Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking for a John Doe found in Salt Lake City, Utah, April 25th, 2020. It says estimated age 30 to 40 years old. He was found in what appeared to be a transient camp in Cedar Creek Canyon near downtown Salt Lake City. They believe it was a Caucasian male between the ages of 30 and 40 at the time of death. Height and weight could not be determined. And it doesn't have when they died or anything. Not recognizable, near a complete skeleton. They don't know the color, hair, or anything. And so no estimated year of death, right? And I would have thought they would be able to tell what color hair they had. And then here's some of the clothing. Here's a shirt. There's another shirt. Let's see the shirt. Okay, so here's one shirt that they were wearing. And then we have this shirt. And there's a bag. Like a day bag or something, right? And there's a shirt. And there's the boots. And the boots are size 9. I think my husband's 5'10" and he wears a size 9, and my son's like 5'8". He wears the same size. So then I'm looking at some John Does, and we have Mark Richard Johnston. He's been missing since October 12, 2016 from Sandy, Utah. He was 5'9" to 5'10". He was last seen at work on October 11, 2016. It's believed that he accessed his bank account the next day, but they're not sure if it was him or not. He left his computer, his cell phone, identification, and additional personal items at home. So, brown short hair, clean shaven, brown eyes. Let's see. There's this picture of him, and those shoes to me look like they could be those shoes, right? I tried to zoom in on them to see if they're the same shoes, and they look like they might be the same shoes, right? I felt like, well, maybe it's not a transient. Maybe somebody did something to somebody and knew of that place to put somebody and put them there, but I don't know. So then we have Justin William Hoyman. Sorry. He's been missing since November 20th, 2017, and these are all winter. He was 27 years old, Salt Lake City, Utah. He's 6'1", and you would think, oh, he might wear a 13, 14 shoe. But I've heard of people being that tall and having smaller feet. He was staying at the Fortitude Treatment Center. He contacted his mom the morning of November 20, 2017. He made arrangements to meet her for lunch. He never showed up. She's never seen or heard from him again. They thought, somebody said that, don't quote me on this, but I believe I read online that he was having problems with somebody at the Fortitude Center, the treatment center, the halfway house he was staying at, and that somebody said that he was murdered, so I don't know. And if you killed somebody and you didn't have a shovel or way out of town, or you're in a hurry, you might, especially if you knew of that place to put somebody. I don't know how long they've been there. Then we have Andre Companion. He was in Bountiful, Utah, November 12, 2017. 5'8" to 5'9". So I would think he would wear a size 9 shoe. It says he wears a size 10, but he was wearing hiking boots. And then I was wondering, well, maybe they weren't a size 10, maybe it was a size 9. But I'm leaving him in just in case, okay? Because he's not Caucasian, and it says size 10, but I was thinking I'm going to leave him in. I'm not going to take him out because of it. And so now we have him. He's Latino. It's 2017. He's only 5 foot tall, 5'2". But then he'd have to be wearing shoes that were too big for him. He was in Ogden, Utah. He was released from jail, and they've never seen or heard from him again. But I'm leaving him in too. I'm leaving all the ones I could find in. October 24th, 2012, Ogden, Utah, age 28, 5'8". He was at home. The home he shares with his grandmother. He went to drive to jiu-jitsu class, and he's never been seen or heard from again. You would think it was a transient or something, but I didn't see anybody that was a transient that was reported missing. So I was thinking, well, maybe if a transient did something to somebody else, maybe they, or had been a transient and that was their area, maybe, I don't know. I'm just going to leave them in there because I don't have any way of knowing what happened. We have Toby Tweedy Baker, and 2011. I don't think a body would be there for 9 years and nobody noticed it, but he's 5'8", 28 years old, and he was checking into a hotel room in St. George, Utah, and that was the last time anybody seen or heard from him. And then we have an African American male, and he's been missing since 2019, 5'11", and they don't really have any information about him. They just haven't seen or heard from him. So if you have any idea who this John Doe could be, maybe you know somebody that was homeless during that time, or maybe you recognize the clothing or anything, please contact authorities and let them know. There's a phone number and the case number is right here. And if you know who any of these John Does, what happened to them, please contact authorities and let them know what happened to the John Does if you know. Even if you feel like you have information, you're not sure if it's important, you feel like it might be hearsay, you're not testifying in court, you're not sure if it's relevant, let them decide if the information is important or if it's relevant or not, and just give them any information that you can, and and feel free to leave comments, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.